Attention passionate Green Bay Packers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Green Bay Packers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Green Bay Packers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Green Bay Packers fans. Let's get to the news, folks. The NFL landscape is always shifting, isn't it? You never know when a surprise move will turn everything upside down, and right now, there's a lot of buzz about the Green Bay Packers making a bold move that could reshape their future, especially in this crucial NFC North division. And trust me, the whispers are loud enough that you can't ignore them. It's about a blockbuster trade that could see the Packers bolstering their offense in a way that fans haven't seen in years. We're talking about acquiring Tee Higgins from Cincinnati, a move that's been quietly gaining traction among insiders, and for good reason. Higgins, drafted in 2020 out of Clemson, has been a game-changer when healthy, and he's proven himself as one of the top young receivers in the league. His stats this season are impressive: 24 catches for 290 yards and 2 touchdowns so far, with a catch rate that's right up there among the elite. His yards per reception, contested catch percentage, deep route success, everything points to a player who can elevate an offense, especially one looking to add more vertical threats. And that's exactly what the Packers need right now. With the injury to Jayden Reed, who's out with a clavicle injury, and Christian Watson dealing with knee limitations, the passing game has lost some of its explosiveness. The addition of Higgins could be just what quarterback Jordan Love needs to take the next step, transforming the offense from decent to dangerous. Now, let's step back for a moment and look at the bigger picture. Cincinnati, as you know, is struggling a bit this season, sitting at 1-5 after losing Burrow for now. Their offense has been hit hard, with the Bengals ranking near the bottom in sacks allowed and overall offensive efficiency. They're in a bit of a rebuild mode, trying to clear cap space for future moves, including an extension for Burrow, which is essential for their long-term prospects. But this comes at a cost. Higgins, who's been a key piece in their offense, might be on the trade block. The Bengals are trying to free up about $12 million in cap space, and moving Higgins could be a strategic move to do just that while also acquiring draft picks that can help build around Burrow and their defense. This is where the Packers come into the picture. Green Bay, sitting at 3-1-1 and approaching the trade deadline with a clear intent to buy, is looking to capitalize on this opportunity. Their offense has shown flashes of brilliance, but they lack that true vertical threat that can stretch defenses and open up more space for players like Wicks, who's been promising early on. The potential addition of Higgins could push the Packers' passing attack to new heights. Imagine a scenario where Higgins lines up alongside Christian Watson and Romeo Doubs, creating a trio capable of making defenses sweat with deep routes, contested catches, and big plays. Based on current projections, Higgins could add around 100 yards and 8 touchdowns over the rest of the season, significantly boosting the Packers' passing yards per game from about 220 to over 260. That's a huge upgrade, and it would raise their EPA per pass by roughly 17%, making their passing game much more efficient and dangerous. And it's not just about the yards. Higgins' ability to win deep routes, with a deep completion percentage of around 48%, and his elite contested catch rate of over 52%, would give Jordan Love a reliable target for those clutch moments. His route win rate is impressive, and he's shown the ability to perform under pressure, especially in the red zone, where he's scoring at a rate that puts him among the league's best. All these factors combined mean the Packers could see an immediate impact, not just on offense, but also on their chances of contending deep into the playoffs. The NFC is competitive, but with a weapon like Higgins, the Packers could elevate their status from wildcard contenders to legitimate NFC favorites. Now, I know some of you might be wondering about the risks involved. Cincinnati is not just giving Higgins away. They're trying to make strategic moves to rebuild and get cap relief. There's always the chance that trading away a player of Higgins' caliber could impact their offense temporarily, especially with Burrow already facing a lot of pressure and sacks, 18 so far in 2025, which is concerning for the Bengals. This trade might be a double-edged sword for Cincinnati, as it could weaken their offense just when Burrow needs more protection and weapons. But for the Packers, this could be the kind of move that puts them over the top. As we look at the current season, it's clear that the Packers are in a good place to make a playoff push. Their defense has been solid, and with the offensive upgrade, they could be a real threat. Jordan Love has been steadily improving, with a passer rating that's climbing, and if they add Higgins, it's like giving their passing game a much-needed turbo boost. The chemistry between Love and Higgins could develop quickly, especially given Higgins' route win rate and his ability to find soft spots in coverage. And let's not forget, Higgins' presence on the field could also open up opportunities for Wicks and Dubs, creating a more balanced and unpredictable attack. Looking ahead, this move could also influence the Packers' odds for the Super Bowl. Currently, their odds are around plus 1,500, but with Higgins in the mix and the team's improving play, those odds could tighten significantly, making them genuine contenders. Their chances of making a deep run would be boosted, especially in high-stakes playoff games where a deep threat like Higgins can be a game-changer. Plus, with the NFC being somewhat wide open this year, it's a perfect storm for teams like the Packers to seize the opportunity. The NFC favorites are still the Eagles and 49ers, but with a move like this, Green Bay could leapfrog many teams and position itself as a top contender. And now, Green Bay Packers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential blockbuster trade? Do you believe Higgins can be the missing piece that propels the Packers back to the Super Bowl? Or are you cautious about giving up draft capital and cap space for a player who might need time to gel? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion really matters, not just to us, but to the future of this team. And remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Green Bay Packers news. This season is shaping up to be one of the most exciting in years, and moves like these could be the difference between a good year and a historic one. Keep your eyes peeled, Packers Nation, because the next few weeks could be absolutely crucial for the team's destiny. Thanks for sticking with me, and as always, go Pack Go.